from Shakespeare by Charles and Mary Lamb. Well, today I'm going to introduce you a book called Merchant of Venice by Shakespeare. Okay, Bassanio was a Venetian who wanted to marry with Portia, who was very beautiful and also was wealthy. And so, to get to her, there was 3,000 ducats needed. So Bassanio goes to his best friend, Antonio, and Antonio's boats were all out on the sea because he was a merchant, so was not having money in his pockets. So he tells Bassanio to go to Shylock and get the name of Antonio. So Bassanio goes to Shylock and with the name of Antonio, he loans 3,000 ducats and then he goes to Portia. After Portia, there was 3 chests. One was gold, one was silver, and also one was bronze. So in 3 of those chests, one has the portrait of Portia, and the person that opens the chest of Portia's portrait, he marries with Portia. So Bassanio's turn came, and Bassanio opens the bronze chest, and there was Portia's portrait. So he marries with Portia. But while Bassanio gets to marry with Portia, it is good. But at that time, Antonio went to court with Shylock because Bassanio and Antonio did not repay the money they loaned. So at the court, Shylock says to Antonio that Antonio has to give money to Shylock, but Antonio did not give money to Shylock. So Antonio has to take off the flesh because there was that thing wrote when Bassanio loaned the money. So when that time Antonio's flesh was trying to be cut, but then a lawyer comes out and who was disguised by Portia. And then the lawyer says in that paper, there is no thing saying about the blood, so you have to cut off Antonio's flesh without getting blood off Antonio's body. So Shylock forgives Antonio, and so, like that, Antonio, survived, and Bassanio married with Portia, and so after all of the characters are happy. Okay, today I introduced you a book called Tales from Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice by Shakespeare by Charles and Mary